critical tussle, the developments that are unraveling in Maharashtra as well as, of course, in Guwahati. Uddhav Thackeray is clearly been pushed and completely cornered at this point. The Shinde faction continues to increase their numbers. Shinde's numbers are swelling by the minute. We're hearing right now that more Shiv Sena MLAs could join Eknath Shinde. At this point, the number of Shiv Sena MLAs alone, I'm not talking about independents or smaller party MLAs, I'm talking about Shiv Sena MLAs alone, that's touched 37. That was the number that Eknath Shinde needed to ensure he doesn't get disqualified. He's got that now. So in all, if you look at the numbers, how they stand, there are 9 independents who are at this point with Eknath Shinde. So 37 plus 9, you've got 46 in Shinde's camp right now. The Maharashtra Chief Minister has thrown in another gambit. He's threatening to disqualify the Shiv Sena MLAs who failed to show up for his meeting yesterday. Eknath Shinde has hit back, stating that he will quite simply not be threatened. He warned Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray against threatening him and said that he wants action against Uddhav Thackeray, that Uddhav should face action for running a government without having the numbers that he needs. The Shiv Sena Legislative Party meeting took place in Guwahati yesterday, or so at least the Shinde Sena claims, and Eknath Shinde was appointed as the Legislative Party leader, Bharat Gogavle appointed as the Chief Whip. These are important steps because they essentially want to make sure that the Uddhav Sena can't disqualify them or take action against them. A copy of a letter with the signature of 37 Shiv Sena MLAs has been sent across to the Deputy Speaker, to the Legislative Secretary and Governor Koshiyari. This letter is a resolution. It says very clearly Eknath Shinde is the Legislative Party leader. With all of this playing out, the numbers in favor of Eknath Shinde, we'll all have to wait and watch to see what Uddhav Thackeray's next move is. He doesn't have many options left right now.
Everyone knows it, how forcibly it has been maintained. You can see it, what has happened in Surat, when even Narvekar wanted to see them, how it was not allowed to see him for a long time. That proves the BJP is acting, the BJP government of the either Assam or Gujarat government, they were banning them. And right now also they are, in fact, kidnapped, you can say. And they have been deceived and they have been taken to the...
But those who were with us, with you like 2 days ago, right now as we are speaking, Dada Bhuse and even Ravindra Phatak has gone there now.
Ravindra Phatak has got no... It is a legislative assembly, not the council. To try to understand, he is a member of council. The legislative assembly member Dada Bhuse, still they won't achieve the figure. If provided the people who want to come back, they are desiring to come back. If they come back, they will...
Uddhav Thackeray ji ki hawa nikalne ke baad फिर बीजेपी की हवा भरने के लिए और उनकी सरकार लाने के लिए जो जाएगी, अभी प्लानिंग करके उधर जाएंगे, वहां तो थोड़ा ही रहेंगे, बहुत ही जल्दी ही वो इधर आएंगे, हाउस में आएंगे और मेजोरिटी दिखाएंगे और शिवसेना को सत्ता से बाहर करने का काम एकनाथ शिंदे जी करेंगे। और मैंने तो बोला था कि मतलब ये वो माननीय जिन्होंने उद्धव ठाकरे जी के सत्ता के पूरे बंद कर दिए धंधे, उनका नाम है एकनाथ शिंदे। और एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने ये काम किया है और ये बाला साहब ठाकरे के सच्चे बंदे, ये तो सब है बाला साहब ठाकरे के सच्चे बंदे। अब वो नहीं रहे अंधे, तो मतलब ये अंधे नहीं रहे, इसीलिए उन्होंने शिवसेना को धक्का दे दिया है, झटका दे दिया है और एक बहुत ही बड़ा निर्णय एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने ले लिया है।
And that's right there, in true Ramdas Athavale style, he's reacting to what's happening so far in Maharashtra, perhaps summing it up better than anyone else can, or what's happening to Uddhav Thackeray right now. Poulomi, I'd like to take this across to you. Some reports suggesting that there are 3 more Shiv Sena MLAs who are going to be making their way to Guwahati today from Surat. Any confirmation on that? Let's cut across to reactions coming in. Nana Patoli speaking.
तो जो उनके पार्टी अंतर्गत जो सत्ता संघर्ष शुरू हो गया है, उसमें हम महाविकास आघाड़ी के साथ है। अगर मुख्यमंत्री जी को नहीं रहना और दूसरे किसी उनके पार्टी के किसी को बनाना है तो उनकी सोच है और हम महाविकास आघाड़ी, हम बीजेपी को सत्ता से रोकने के लिए हम उनके साथ हैं। हमें बहुत सत्ता का लालच है, ऐसा कोई भूमिका नहीं।
एनसीपी की तरफ से बयान आया कि ये अब 2.5 साल के बाद इस तरह से क्यों इन्होंने एकनाथ शिंदे ने ये किया और ये चीजें आगे जाके क्लियर होंगी, वक्त आने पे क्लियर होंगी, क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
देखो, में क्लियर होने का कोई कारण नहीं, ये सब ईडी के वजह से ये खेल चल रहा है। अभी भी 2 मंत्री एनसीपी के जेल में हैं, एक शिवसेना का एक मंत्री को रोज ईडी कार्यालय में बुलाया जा रहा है और कई आपने देखा होगा कि प्रताप सर ने खुद मुख्यमंत्री को एक खत लिखा था और उसमें ईडी का डर जो बताया था, उसके परिवार को क्या प्रॉब्लम हो रहे हैं। और ये ईडी का डर बताकर फिर कर्नाटक की सरकार हो, मध्य प्रदेश की सरकार हो, अरुणाचल की सरकार हो, ये सरकार को केंद्रीय यंत्रणा का दुरुपयोग कर केंद्र की बीजेपी सरकार जिस देश की लोकतंत्र को तहस-नहस कर रही है, ये बात सामने आती है। और ये जो मामले है कि आपस की लड़ाई, ये कुर्सी की लड़ाई नहीं है, ये ईडी के डर की लड़ाई है। और मुझे लगता है कि इस तरह के लोकतंत्र में इस तरह का सत्ता का दुरुपयोग जो बीजेपी कर रही है, ये बहुत घातक है। आज उनका है, कल किसी का होगा, ये समझ के चलना चाहिए।
डेप्यूटी स्पीकर
So the reactions that are streaming in, at least from the allies, the Congress and the NCP, they're maintaining that they stand by Uddhav Thackeray and that they'll provide all necessary support. Of course, the Mahavikas Aghadi is claiming that all of this is being fueled by the BJP. But the reality is that unless the NCP and the Congress actively step in here, it doesn't look like Uddhav Thackeray has things under control. He's struggling right now. None of the rebels have really changed their minds or decided that, you know, we're going to stick to Shiv Sena. And with every passing hour, there's news of more MLAs only ditching Uddhav. Let's take this back across to Poulomi. Poulomi, before we got in that live reaction, I was asking you about reports suggesting that there are 3 more Shiv Sena MLAs who are going to be joining Eknath Shinde. That could take the number up to 40. Any confirmation on that and who these MLAs are?
No, Akshita, we're trying to, of course, ascertain those details. We have learned that 3 more Shiv Sena MLAs have in fact landed in Surat last night, but their identities have not been yet made public or revealed at the moment. So we're trying to, gather those details. But we do believe that, the numbers over here in the Eknath Shinde camp will swell through the day. There is the likelihood of more independents also joining, but again, that is unconfirmed at the moment. But as we speak right now, he is sitting with 45 other MLAs inside Eknath Shinde, with 45 other MLAs inside Radisson Blue Hotel. So the total figure is, as far as the Eknath Shinde camp is concerned, is 46. Plus 1 MLC as well. Obviously, an MLC doesn't have a role, so to say, to play in this entire process and what is happening at the moment. But the fact that an MLC has also decided to switch over at this point of time just goes to show that how many within the Shiv Sena ranks are feeling that it is the Eknath Shinde camp which has advantage at the moment and it's best to switch now rather than later.